Deep beneath the sacred sands of Abydos, one of Egypt's oldest and most mysterious cities, a team of archaeologists from the University of Pennsylvania uncovered a heavy, red quartzite sarcophagus. They were expecting to find a known official or perhaps a minor royal. Instead, they found a name that appeared in no history book, no temple carving, and no royal lineage. His name was Senebkay. For over 3,500 years, he was a ghost king. He didn't exist in the famous Abydos king list, nor was he mentioned in the Turin king list, the most extensive record of Egyptian pharaohs. He was a sovereign of a forgotten age, a ruler of a lost dynasty that history had seemingly tried to delete. But who was this man, and how could an entire king be forgotten? The discovery of Senebkay's tomb in 2014 changed everything we thought we knew about the Second Intermediate Period, a time of chaos and civil war in Egypt. At the time, Egypt was fractured. The north was ruled by the Hyksos, foreign invaders, and the south was ruled by the Theban kings. But Senebkay's tomb proves there was a third power, the Abydos dynasty. This was a local, independent line of kings who ruled from the heart of Egypt's most religious city. They weren't just minor lords, they were pharaohs who claimed the right to rule the entire Nile. Yet, because they ruled during a time of collapse and fragmentation, their names were never etched into the official grand chronicles of a unified Egypt. When the country was eventually reunited, the stories of these local kings were pushed into the shadows, and eventually, the desert sands covered them completely. Senebkay's tomb itself tells a story of a kingdom under pressure. While his burial chamber was beautifully painted with images of the gods Nut, Nephthys, and Isis, the tomb was modest. It was built using materials scavenged from older, nearby royal tombs. This tells us that Senebkay was a king of a struggling dynasty. He had the royal status, but perhaps not the infinite wealth of the great pyramid builders. Perhaps the most chilling part of the discovery was Senebkay himself. When forensic experts examined his skeleton, they found he was a tall man for his time, nearly 6 feet tall, but his bones bore the marks of a brutal end. He had 18 massive wounds on his body, including heavy axe blows to his skull and ankles. This wasn't a king who died peacefully in his sleep. This was a warrior king who died on the front lines, likely fighting on horseback or in a chariot to defend his small, forgotten kingdom. The discovery of Senebkay is a powerful reminder that history is often written by the winners. The official lists of kings were propaganda tools used by later pharaohs to show a seamless line of power. They chose who was remembered and who was erased. Today, as we brush the sand off Senebkay's inscriptions, we are restoring a piece of the human puzzle. We are learning that even in the darkest, most chaotic times of human history, there were leaders, warriors, and artists who left their mark, even if it took 3,000 years for us to find it. Do you think there are other lost dynasties waiting to be found under the Egyptian desert? Or is history finally complete? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you love uncovering the secrets of the ancient world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We bring you the most fascinating stories from archaeology and history every week. Subscribe now and help us bring the past back to life.